Spoderman. Did you eat me last Dunkaroos? Maybe. That's fucking it, Spoderman. I'm so pissed off right now. You are going straight to hell. Holy fucking shit, you call we did it. What a little bitch. Hello, demon. Okay. We made this much destroy hell. So, Link, you can't destroy shit. Yeah. Watch me destroy this sage that just came to hell last week. Cool. Let's fuck with Chesses. We're made off here. He's probably played Xbox or something. Whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna go fuck some bitches and eat some salad. And watch it 10 calories. If I'm not infangibly just as late comments and screams.
Hey, you guys!
Today on the randomness show, Storm will receive a new boyfriend.
It's Thomas Sanders, and right now I have the longest running personal record for not mentioning my own name. Oh, shoot. What is up, everybody? That's right, we are bringing this game back, baby. A third installment to the Storytime Mad Lib series because I love it. I hope you love it.
I love it.
Yeah, Joan, you look good today.
It's maybe my perfume.
Aww.
I lost my beanie. Sorry, I didn't want to.
Oh my goodness, I've missed you being in front of the camera.
I'm self-conscious.
You look great, though.
Thanks.
You do.
Oh, you get in front of the camera, Tower.
Eyebrows on.
I also haven't been getting in front of the camera because I lost my beanie and it's been a secret.
This one's fun, though, because you can do this.
Yeah.
I can, like, toggle it.
Stop pulling my hair.
All right, Joan, go back to your corner. Go back. For those of you who are unfamiliar with what Storytime Mad Libs is, let me give you a brief explanation. Basically, I'm going to be telling you 3 stories that I made up for this video, but I'm not the only one who's going to be telling you the story. I'm going to have a whole bunch of help from all of you. Earlier on Twitter, I asked you all to submit Twitter videos of you saying random nouns, verbs, adjectives, exclamations, onomatopoeia, a whole bunch of different things. The stories have a bunch of blanks, and I'm going to fill in those blanks with all of your suggestions. So I'm not going to know what these stories are going to sound like until I've edited them, and then that's always fun, you know? And there might be some special guests too, who knows? I don't know until they've submitted their suggestions to me. So, so we're going to see. Let's do this. Okay, so I thought I would start out the first of the 3 stories by telling you a tale about a dark superhero of the night. Vengeance and things, yeah. Justice. Storytime. In this
Spicy
world, there is the good, but there is also the...
Burgalicious.
One man knew this all too well and knew he must do something to stop it. When he was only a boy, his
Balloons
were
Popped.
by a
Saucy.
thug. To this day, the culprit's words still ring in his ears.
Disney pranks with friends.
From that moment onward, he trained every day under the mentorship of the wise and skillful to become a lean, mean,
Self-deprecating.
machine. He was taught moves that were both harsh and precise. Now an adult, he embarks into the night dressed completely in
Pantyhose.
and fights crime. On one particular night, 3 goons were undulating away after robbing.
The entire cast of Stranger Things.
Suddenly, he appeared.
Who the f*** is that?
Said one goon.
Gangbang!
Said another. Why do I?
Who was that?
Said one goon.
Gangbang!
Said another.
Everyone here is really looking mighty fine. In fact, it's giving me a favor. Actually, I am sick, guys, please.
Said the third. The dark figure uttered, "Yes, It is I,
Trash can.
man. The
Adorable.
fight began. A flurry of battle sounds could be heard.
Pew pew. Man.
One thief was instantly taken down with an epic. A second tried to attack with a, but was countered with a hard-hitting. Finally, the third stood,
Ungracefully.
watching the dark figure approach him.
I give up. You're just too
Beautiful.
The hero picked up the thief by the and growled, I know who you work for. My arch nemesis.
Potter.
Send him a message for me.
I'm not evil!
With that, he let the thief
Tap dance.
into the night. Another night was saved because of this hero. He is.
Coffee as black as my soul.
He is the.
Giant 10-foot turtle holding a keyblade.
He is.
Clear as a deer.
Alright, so that was epic, I hope. I will see. Moving on, a lot of people on YouTube tell stories about recipes that are important to them. A lot of people have cooking channels. So let's go ahead and take a crack at it, shall we? Get it? Crack an egg.
Oh.
You win some, you lose some. I don't know.
Dinner time exactly what you say story time.
Dinner time, story time. Everyone always asks me,
Thomas, I gotta know, what's your favorite recipe?
well, it has to be, without a doubt, my very famous
Mucus green.
pie. Where you... It was a recipe passed down from generation to generation and taught to me by
Mark with a beanie.
everyone who's ever had a taste always tells me
I hate it.
either that or they can't talk because they're too busy
Regurgitate.
being on my...
Left femur.
And now I'm going to share the recipe with all of you. You definitely want to start out with a handful of seedless.
Vodka.
Combine them in a bowl with a generous helping of
Cake the size of the entire state of New Mexico.
and
Ollie.
cream. You let that set, and then in a preheated oven, you're going to roast some boneless
Pizza dipped in milk.
for about...
2.57682501 seconds.
While that's happening, you're going to want to
Thirstily.
pound the dough and then roll it out, not with a rolling pin, but with your butt. It's a bit of work, but like my grandma always said,
You don't need a license to drive a sandwich.
you place that in a...
Fedora.
Combine all the other ingredients inside, and then add an ingredient no one would ever think about.
The ice geysers of the Saturnian moon Enceladus spewing forth organic compounds into the solar system.
I'm telling you guys, it makes the pie taste just like a...
Starbucks cake pop with only one sprinkle.
After topping it with...
The only banana left in the world.
and another few minutes in the oven, it is ready to...
Fight.
The crust should make a
Squeak!
sound when you hit it with a fork. And that's all there is to it. Dessert. Just remember, when creating this dish, don't forget the most important ingredient of all.
Sin.
It's like my grandma would also always say.
I looked like a caterpillar today.
Oh man, I bet that story sounded delicious. True?
I heard none of the ingredients.
Well, anyway, I think we're ready to move on to the third story, which isn't technically a story, but rather a poem, and it was written by Joe. A poem by Joe.
Yeah.
How difficult was it to write like a template of a poem?
It was a pain just because I wanted to write the whole poem. It was like, oh, I have a rhyme here, but I guess I won't use it.
Hopefully, we won't let good old Joan down because we're gonna create the best darn poem the world has ever seen. Story time. That also rhymes. His name was...
Albus Percival Wilfrid Brian Dumbledore.
He was a beauteous dude with a kind...
Type.
and a fine gluteus, too. He asked me to...
Attack.
him, and I knew he'd be true. I leaned into his...
Victor.
and whispered.
Wackadoo, I sure like you.
We were married for...
Like 5 minutes-ish.
and all seemed swell, except for his pet...
Demogorgon.
Man, that thing smelled. I confessed that I...
Squeegeed.
it. That didn't go well. I would take it back, but you can't a bell. He stopped dunking me. He could sure hold a grudge, but I'd do the same, so I could not judge. Then it shook me like a ton of... I'd make him budge. Chocolate was his weakness, so I made him some...
Fajita sauce.
perhaps something...
Flamboyant.
I thought might make him less tart, and with that I managed to earn a
refreshing
start. And now he and I are never apart. As they say, through the stomach is the way to the
Ninth toe.
And another 3 tales have been told. A magnificent display of literary prowess by all of us here and all of you out there. So thank you all so much for all of the contributions that you gave to this video. Whatever this was, I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know what it's gonna be until afterwards. Thank you so much to Joan and Talon for their strange off-camera ominous contributions to the video, as well as the poem by Joan.
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in my previous videos, click over here. If you're new to the channel and would like to subscribe, click down here. And if you're interested in becoming featured banner, click down here. That's it, and until next time, take it easy, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Peace out. I wonder if you guys have any better suggestions on how to sign out of my videos.
Existence is pain.
Hey man, whatever floats your goat.
Go to bed, Thomas. I am a small, tired Jewish child who knows nothing about the Catholic Reformation.
Please don't yell at me back because I'm small and emotionally unstable.
I have a stepladder. I never knew my real ladder.